How can you plan in this little Moleskine pocket notebook while making it functional? That is a valid question. That's what we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about how you can use this small pocket notebook or planner, should I say, and make it functional. Sometimes you don't need all the things. You just need paper, pen, and a couple of stickers if you would like that are functional to really just get your week planned. And as you can see, here's an example of 1 week in April. And here's my current week in June, right? And the reason being is that I had a lot of things to do, right? This I covered up obviously because there's a lot of personal things I had to do for my mom. So I wanted to make sure that was taken care of. But other than that, you can see that I'm using my space very well. Okay, I have my parents' BP here. I have my sleep and my mood. I have my habits. I have personal things. And then pretty much my parents' to-do list is on this side. So, I always try to kind of make it functional. Now, I do like this aspect as well. So sometimes I kind of switch it up as to how I want to use it. And then sometimes I just keep it in a certain pattern or certain layout. And you can do whatever you like. But let's get one thing clear. You have to plan according to your lifestyle, and you also have to plan according to what you need to accomplish. So if you are someone that needs constant reminders about movement or checking your email or logging expenses or even doing the laundry to keep on top of your housework, then you are someone who's gonna really utilize something like a habit tracker or a checklist. And then if you're someone who wants to track their sleep or their mood, this is something that you can do here with a graph. You can also fit, any healthcare area or topic that you want to discuss. If you are checking your BP, if you're checking your glucose, sugar levels, any type of response to any dietary, I guess, food that you are eating, you can write it here as well. But the point is that you basically want to plan the way that you need to plan in order to make sure that everything that you are doing this week gets accomplished. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the week. Okay, so we are a little zoomed in and I am making sure that you could see. And the first thing I like to do is put in my lines. I actually got this little ruler from Daiso. It was actually like a sticky tab. It came in a sticky tab. It was much bigger. I cut it down and this is actually really working for me and I love it. And what I do is just basically go from Monday to Friday because Saturday and Sunday are side stacked. So that's fine. And then I just draw another line here. So you see that? I'm going to go ahead and take this here and draw my line. But I do have to turn it around this way. Okay. So I usually give this pen a couple of minutes to dry because she can be a little challenging at times, and that is quite okay because some pens do take a couple of seconds just to dry up. So the next thing I'm going to do is just take my markers. I usually have my markers of choice here that I want to use. So if there's anything important, I'm using like 4 markers. Hold on, where's my other marker? So I have these 4 here, and basically I saw this on Create with Plan to Create actually, and then Julie Plans where they place tape. I literally put clear packing tape on this and then I cut it down to size so it's not going all the way around, but I could still see the number. So it's 977, 969. I have 990 right here. I don't know if it could be seen because sometimes it takes a little while. And then N89. So these are like my 4 right now that I'm kind of using and I really love, and that's okay. Everybody has their preferred favorite. And what I'm going to do is kind of pay attention to what colors I used last week. Now, this does not have to be perfect, and I am not trying to make it look like the prettiest little weekly ever, but I'm also just trying to make sure that, it doesn't smudge or anything like that. So I'm just gonna land my side accordingly. Let's see, I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going across. And then what I'm going to do is for this week, I'm going to go in with N89. And I'm just going to take this across. So I need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to just do that. Okay. And then I have to use a color, like a light pink color, because of my mom. That's how I can tell my mom and dad apart when it comes to their stats, but I'll get to that in a minute. So basically, you just want to make sure that you are tracking the most important things. So I'm going to go ahead and take a sticker here. I'm going to use the Sweet Freckle Design stickers that I have here. And this, she was also formerly known as Caffeine and Paper Co., but I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I put the most important things in. So I want to use this right here because I have to bring like documents and stuff, and my mom has an appointment, so I already know. And then I have a video coming out Thursday. It's been, you know, nice this past couple of weeks, just kind of putting one video out a week because I have been very, very just exhausted, you know, so I need to make sure I do that. And then I also have to refill my dad's meds, so I will put that, I'm gonna put that here, or maybe, you know what, no, I'm gonna do it here because I'm still filming, so that's fine. And anything else? 13, 14, nope. Okay, there is nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. See, I'm not doing any more, any less. I'm just leaving that in there. And then you can literally fit so much. So if you want to track habits, or you want to track, like, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to track, like any type of weekly or daily tasks, you can do that here. So I'm basically going to track my usuals for the week, and I write Monday through Sunday here, and that's what I'm going to do. And then what I usually like doing, because I freshly wrote that week, I'm just going to cover it so it doesn't smudge. And that's completely fine to do that. I do movement. I always try to log my expenses, or at least check when I made expenses. Laundry. Clean. Email. I always have to check my email because I did inbox 0. So now I just try to organize or delete all my emails. And then self-care. Okay, so right here in this aspect, I always put personal, and reason being is because I have my own tasks that I personally need to take care of. And then I'll have, you know, running task here. And running task is basically anything that I need to accomplish for my parents. And then I have the days of the week here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'm just going to put 9, 8, 7, and then I think I want to put just happy and upset. And the reason being is because I'm really not trying to get into 6 hours of sleep. I noticed that when I don't sleep well, it's really, really hard on me and on my body. And I notice a drastic like difference. So I'm really trying to get as much sleep as possible. And then I'm going to do AM and PM. So let me cover this up. AM, and that's the next line. This is PM, right? And then this is BP. And the way I do it is like usually I'll do the top line as my mom. I just do it pink because that's how I can tell what's my mom's reading and what's my dad's reading. Pink, right? So pretty much it, okay? And then all you're gonna do is put down things that you need to get done. So she has an appointment at 8:30 in the morning. So mom and I have a very early day that day. And then we're gonna go to her favorite supermarket, which is Trader Joe's. She loves that place. Like, I think it's just everything, like tactilely, just visually. She escapes. It's her happy place. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And then what I'm gonna do is put a little grocery bag here. And I have that there. And then I have a very important onboarding meeting on Thursday. So I will put that there, and that's for work. And then I also have therapy on Wednesday. And that's it. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to kind of put in there. And that's pretty much how you keep it very basic, right? So all you're going to do is make sure that you put in things that you need to do. So I also want to make sure I put the time, talking about that. Okay, so I'm putting in all the stickers of everything I need to do just to make sure that I am getting it done. Things are getting done this week. And I make sure I write my appointment times. I make sure I write what I need to accomplish, like going to the supermarket. I keep a track of my movement, expenses, laundry, clean, email, planner, self-care. For you, it could be different things like taking vitamins or making sure that you take your meds, checking your glucose, putting in laundry, whatever it is that you need to do. Or maybe you need to divide it into work task and then personal task, and then just do the same thing, you know, have a running log of the week. And then you could check these off, and that way you can do work and personal within your one planner. And then on the bottom is usually where I like to put in my, let me put this to the side, glucose and blood pressure check for my parents. And then I also put in my sleep and my mood here for myself. So this is all just very, very much, very catered to me, very specific planning, and nothing that is going to be too, you know, overwhelming. And then see, here's another example. So some people may find this layout very, very pertinent, where I have, you know, a list of everything that I'm doing, right? And then I kind of check it off. But then, you know, that week I kind of slacked on tracking my habits. The purpose of your planner is to make sure that you write everything down and that you're able to check it off at the end of the week or put a line through it. And that's it. And this planner is so small that it literally fits in any purse that I have. It is super small that I could just literally carry it in my hand. It's not heavy. And it has been really, really working for me. And it's really back to basics. So I really hope that was a good way showing you how to use it, how I use mine, and it'll give you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time.